Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Realty Ripples podcast. So, we have Deepika with us today. Good morning, Deepika. How are you doing?
A very good morning. I'm doing fantastic today. Thank you, Diksha.
Great. So, Deepika, let's get started by knowing you a bit more. Okay. So, what do you do? Tell us a bit.
I am Deepika, born and brought up in Faridabad near Delhi, and got married at a very young age of 22 years and came to UAE in around 2003. You know, Diksha, with 25 years of experience in education sector, I could never think that I could do anything else except teaching and do anything else without students around me. So after 25 years, I thought it was enough and I need to take a break, a sabbatical. I wanted to hang my shoes and wanted to live a laid back life without a 6 a.m. alarm blaring in my ears. And I thought, this is the time, Deepika. Take a step back. Do more yoga, mindfulness, well-being. Give back to the society. Do something for the people who could not help themselves study at the right age. And with that thing in mind, I took a break for my formal work.
Okay. That's very interesting. When you say formal work, what do you mean?
A 7 to 5 job at school, and I thought that let me just take a chill pill.
Oh,
Let
that
me
is good.
just be there at home.
Of course, of course. So you took a sabbatical, you got home. How did real estate happen to your life then?
Oh my. You know, Diksha, people say that I have ants in my pants.
Must be.
Yeah. Within 15 days, I figured out that the world was right. Everyone told me, Deepika, you could not take a break. Stop this nonsense. Do not stay at home. Come on, you are at the apex of your career. I was the head of a particular subject at a very good school, a British curriculum school. I mean, all around well educated people around me, my students, I loved my students, my work environment. And it was a good morning, ma'am. Good morning, Deepika. How are you? How's life? And a new day every day.
Correct, correct.
And then I just could not sit at home. And then when I realized that I wanted to do something for myself now. Business is in my blood.
Okay.
My father has been a successful businessman in India. My brother, Kumar Gaurav, is a successful businessman in America. I got married in a business family actually. My husband is a businessman. And when I looked around, in Dubai especially, so I saw the need, I saw a gap between
Right.
demand and supply of clean, comfortable, affordable, budget friendly stay places. I won't say stay homes, I won't say homes. And that's where I thought, let me try to bridge it.
Okay.
I saw a gap between availability and affordability. I saw a gap between a need to share the living spaces, a safe environment for men, women, and children equally. And of course, I saw the clean money. I worked around the legalities of this work, legalities of this business, sorted out my paperwork, and I thought, okay, this won't require my enough time, but as God would have it, let me tell you, Diksha, it's a 24/7
It
work.
is. It is. It is. See, business
My,
is
my,
never,
my.
never 9 to 5. And in fact, real estate is not any less than, having a business. Agents, brokers, developers, everybody says that.
Yes.
When you're into real estate, it's a 24/7 journey. It's a cycle. And so let's talk about, the challenge here. Because from someone who's used to a 7 to 5 job to moving into a 24/7 job, especially at a time when you wanted to relax and you wanted to take, a step back. How has that transitioned, and let's talk about how that's been for you. Has it been very challenging? Do you find it difficult?
Not difficult, not challenging, but yes, every work, every business has its own demands, has its own asks. Difficulties and failures are the stepping stones to success.
Correct, correct.
I have been a go getter. I have tasted failures. My main challenge in this has been, though I'm a people's person, communication is my key. I know that. That's my strength. Life, people, society, my profession, work, living in the UAE for the past 22, 23 years. It has somewhere taught me to differentiate between good and bad. Yet, there are people whom I trust very soon, and I find them not meeting up to my expectations. I would
Yes.
cheaters, frauds, liars. I mean, these are very difficult words,
Sure, sure.
huge words,
Yeah.
quite negative words. I would not say that, but yes, people. Investment. My parents have been my unconditional support.
Yes.
My brother, who has always encouraged me to take the bulls by the horns every day and each day with every deal.
Correct.
With every apartment that I leased, he has always been there
Wow.
and has told me, forget about Deepika, do not worry about investments. So, with that, I am sorted. Coming back to challenges, yes, I was a one-man army, but as I grew, I took people along with me. I got good people also, hardworking people. But then I'm a workaholic. Expecting the same commitment from others may not be very fair. But you know how we women are.
Correct.
We are go-getters. Diksha,
Indeed.
you are exactly the same. I know
Yes.
you.
Yes.
So, and then more importantly, I have always been a literature person,
Sure.
a teacher of English, head of pastoral at school, a child protection person at school, maintaining accounts and tally and Microsoft Excel was a challenge.
I agree.
I know. I have always splurged money.
Yes.
Never
And
saved
then,
like that.
taking account of every single little thing that, okay,
Yes.
your rents and this, is it coming? No, this and that, all of that. So
Collecting rents,
uh,
dealing with people, the strata of the society, which I have never dealt with personally at such a regular and at that level,
Correct.
understanding their problems, being firm and mindful about their situations at the same time.
correct.
I have learned so much in the past 1 year that I haven't learned in my 45 plus years of my life.
Yes, and I completely understand because business and people dealership teaches you so much about life. You completely unlearn every single thing you've been learning all of these years. I have a very interesting question. You mentioned that there's a certain strata of society that you're dealing with. Who's your target audience? What kind of people do you deal with?
Anyone and everyone who wants a comfortable stay in Dubai so we are here, my company is Staypoint Commercial Brokers. So we at Staypoint find perfect balance, where home finds perfect balance for them. A place where you can live respectfully, comfortably, a budget-friendly place for you. So basically I provide everything, starting from bed space, to partitions, to shared rooms, to master bedrooms, to studios, to 1 BHKs, 2 BHK, 3 BHKs. I'm there for an individual, a family, a short-term stay, tourists, a long-term stay, anyone who wants a hassle-free living, all-inclusive living, without worrying about diva bills, internet, cleaning, Lots of things you have
Of
to
course,
take care of.
of course, of
So I
course.
take care of everything.
For your clients.
So you come under umbrella of Staypoint.
Right.
You pay all inclusive in your budget, and you will get the most comfortable stay in Dubai.
So let's talk about, for our audience to know better, what prices do you guys start off with? What's an average? Say if someone is looking for, and we do have a lot of people who are looking for bed spaces, apartments and sharing. And so, what is the price range that you're looking at?
It starts anywhere from 500 dirhams a month,
My goodness.
all inclusive,
Wow.
and goes to 7,500 a month for a 3 BHK, which is fully furnished.
Wow. Wow.
So that's the range
That's
that I
the range.
cater to.
That's nice.
That's my clientele.
Right.
For people who cannot even afford 500 dirhams a month, all inclusive. With all inclusive, Diksha, I mean here, including water, electricity, 5G internet, cleaning, basic amenities, gas, everything included
Wow.
for one full month.
Wow.
And the payment can be made in installments also.
Okay. Wow. So it's really good to know that you have, I mean, payment plans even for like such a thing. It's very
Yes.
interesting. So how do you manage your payment plans? Like for instance, you take cash, you believe in more like online payments, and so whatever mode works with people.
I believe in online payments. I prefer online payments. Since I'm a licensed company,
Correct.
I would always prefer an online payment, and I issue a receipt for every penny that I get into my pocket.
Lovely.
But then there are many people who do not have accounts, who do not know online banking. There are many people who have cash in hand.
Correct.
So for them, it's always cash also, online payments. Sometimes I have a client who bakes cakes for me,
Oh,
who caters to my demand of cookies and cakes that I basically supply to my other clients.
Sure.
The lunch and dinners that are provided, and then she lives for free and pays me.
of
in
course,
time.
there's a good compensation there. It
Yes.
obviously makes sense. It makes sense.
It's about empowering women and
Empowering
girls
women.
also.
Yeah.
I have those apartments which are only for girls,
Right.
only
Okay.
women, where they
Nice.
feel safe and they can walk around
Right.
till as much as they want and whatever time they want. And we have monthly brunches together
Wow.
where we don't cook. I'm not a very cooking friendly person.
Correct.
So we have pizza parties, we have KFC parties, we have coffee evenings, and that's how I build trust in them. I'm a very open person, a no nonsense person. I have Staypoint group for each and every apartment where I talk openly about all the problems that are facing. So I have a good listening ear to every good and bad feedback that I get, and I try to give the best to my customers with their help,
Correct.
with their inputs.
Correct.
We are not two different compartments. I have spent a day in every apartment of mine to
Oh.
see the living of my tenants there.
Wow, I think that really goes on an extra mile, because I think a lot of people don't do it. You're out there, you're selling apartments, you're like, okay, come take this space, that space, and so it is there. Okay, finally, I want to know, what are your future plans with Staypoint? What are you looking at doing, and what can our audience, our viewers expect from you?
I'm looking at expansion first. I'm looking at investors who want to invest in my business. I'm looking at people, the tourists who are. Dubai is a flourishing country.
Correct.
I mean, Emirate. UAE is a flourishing country. So I'm looking at people, if they land in Dubai, it should be Staypoint on their mind.
Correct.
Yes, experiencing a 7-star, a 5-star, a 4-star experience, experiencing glamping is a USP of Dubai, and
Correct.
one must do that. But if you are here looking for comfort, something, a home-like experience, you should have only Staypoint on your mind. And I'm always there, hands on.
Lovely, lovely. Well, it was amazing having you, Deepika, on our podcast. And I think that, see, for me, it's so important to have people who are going out of their comfort zones to ensure that they are giving comfort to other people and they are making other people's lives easy. So, I mean, and you're doing it for all sorts of people, for all sorts of budgets. I think that really, really helps you stand apart from the rest of your competition. So, good luck to you. And for all our listeners and viewers, if you would like to get in touch with Deepika, we would be sharing her contact details under the video in the description box. And up until next time, wishing you all very good health, very good time, and we'll see you soon. Thank you. Thank you so much, Deepika.
Thank you so much, Diksha. Thank you for having me over. I loved speaking to you and sharing my thoughts with you. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you.